Line drive to right.
Takes a three.
Touchdown 49ers. Curry!
Oh, man, I went trick-or-treating with my kids and my fiancée. It's crazy. Pure madness. It was great, though. You know, we were in San Francisco, and it had to be some of the best trick-or-treating I've ever seen. Like, the houses, or the homes, I should say, the decorations was absurd. Everybody participated. And it was like full candy stores over there. You go over there, it's like big bars of Snickers. I'm not talking about like the little joint like this. They got actual bars of Snickers, like actual Reese's and Starburst and Twix. You name it. What's the thing called? The Toblerone or something? Yeah, that's they're big on that over there. And it was one of the most incredible things I've ever seen. Little disappointing that my kids didn't really understand where they were. Like, 5 and 2, you don't really get it. My daughter gets it. She understood it a little more. But DJ, on the other hand, pickiest kid you've ever met in your life. They're like, oh, man, cute kid. He had his little puppy dog pal on Paw Patrol. And they're like, come on, take 3 of them. I'm like, oh, man, he get 3 candy bars. That's great. And he just sit there and, like, pick through and, like, look at something and drop it and look at the next thing and drop it. And finally, I'm like, okay, DJ, you need to pick one. And he'll pick one. And I'm like, they said get 3. So I'll start grabbing them for him. And then the kid just, like, take his bag, like, no, I don't want that. Like, no. And I'm like, are you kidding me? So then we got home last night, and I started going through their bag, just looking, checking the candy and stuff. And I'm like, they just don't realize where they were. Because the amount of candy you have in this bag and the amount of candy that was on that street, it just didn't add up. But I'm excited to know as they get older, we got a place to go to get great candy bars. And as I get older and then retire, they can get more candy and I can eat up all that candy. So it was great. Great time for sure. So you know what? I didn't dress up. Neither did my fiance. And that was disappointing too because we spent the last few days getting out of our house in Alamo and getting all the way to the city, even yesterday. So we didn't get a chance to dress up. It's really disappointing, but we bringing the fire next year for sure. We'll be settled in the city, ready to go. But I was dressed up as a Warriors player in a Warriors jogging suit, and it was a bit unfortunate. It was crazy, to say the least. It was, a lot of picture taking, some autographs, a lot of chatter back and forth, kids and parents. A little overwhelming, but it's really fun, and it was a lot, though. I mean, they did it up over there, though, man. Those homes over there were amazing. Some home even had a food truck to go with their home. Like, I mean, it was a taco truck, by the way. It was the most incredible thing I've ever seen. So, I don't want to get on people's street away that we were on, but they know where we were. And to all those folks over there, I appreciate it. And thank you, because it was great. No, I'm definitely not wearing a mask because when they saw me, they offered me more candy, and I want the extra candy. So I'm definitely not going to wear a mask, but I will wear a costume. And maybe I'll half paint my face so they can still tell it's me and I can get extra candy, because that was great. DJ just didn't accept the candy. Olive accepted some of it, but
Phantom of the Opera mask. That way you guys don't have to waste the paint.
I'm not sure what that is. Oh, okay. Yeah, that for sure. Because I definitely want them to see half of my face so I get the extra candy. So it's great. Nah, I didn't, but I did see someone from the Warriors organization. And that was great. I also saw a lot of friends outside of basketball. That was great. But if I tell y'all who I saw from the Warriors organization, it'll be a dead giveaway. So I'm not going to tell you who I saw, but they got it going over there. It's amazing.
I'm talking about like little kids and like your own girls.
Oh, man, a lot of kids dressed up as Warriors players. But more so Steph and Kevin Durant, though, not quite me. But Yeah, it was good. Some kid had a pillowcase. It was like you know how you got like size of pillowcase size? This kid had like a California king size pillowcase, and it was about filled to the top. It was the most impressive thing I had seen. And the kid said, Draymond, I got a lot of candy. You want some of it? And I was this close from taking some of his candy. I said, you know what? I can't do that. I feel like a scumbag. So it was a great time yesterday. Really great time.